In this video, we are going to solve the basic maths question paper of March 2024 for the students of Gujarat Board. The purpose of making this video is so that students come to know that what type of questions were asked in the last examinations with their solutions. So let us begin with section A. On the left side of the questions, I have written the chapter number from which the question belongs. So the first question is for a given pair of linear equations in two variables. If a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2, then equation has dash solution. So when this condition is there, a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2, that means the lines are intersecting. And when the lines are intersecting, that means there is only one solution which is unique. So our answer is 1. Question number 2 is, if the two roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 are real and equal, then what? So when the roots are real and equal, roots are real and equal when the discriminant is equal to 0, and discriminant means b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. So the answer is B. Question number 3 is, for the AP 4, 10, 16, 22 and so on, what is the common difference D? So the formula to find out the common difference D is, as you know, A2 minus A1. So as a result, the A2 is 10 and the A1 is 4. So when we do 10 minus 4, we get the answer 6. So the answer is C6. Question number 4. The distance between the points 0, 5 and minus 5, 0 is dash. So the formula to find out the distance is given by under root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So here we have our, let us say this is our x1 y1, this is our x2 y2. So as a result, putting the values, we get minus 5 minus 0 the whole square plus 0 minus 5 the whole square. So 0 minus 5 the whole square. As a result, we will get here minus 5 the square plus minus 5 the square. This gives us 25 plus 25, and that is root 50. And the square root of 50, when we do by finding out its prime factors, we get 2 25s are, 5 5s are, and 5 1s are. As a pair of 5 is there, so we will get 5 root 2 units. So question number 5 is, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to what? So as we have the identity 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. So if I send this tan square theta on the right side, I will have only 1 on the left side, and on the right side I will have sec square theta minus tan square theta. As a result, we got sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. So the answer is 1. For any data x bar is equals to 25, z is equals to 25, then m is equals to what? So we are given x bar is equals to 25, z is equals to 25, and we have to find out the value of m question mark. So what is x bar and z? X bar means mean and z means mode, and we have to find out the value of median. So there is a formula which is called as the empirical formula by which we can find out that formula gives the relation between the mean, median and mode. That formula is mode is equals to 3 median minus 2 mean. So here I will put the values which we are having. Z we are having 25 is equals to 3, m we need to find out, minus 2, x bar is 25. So as a result we will have 25 is equals to 3 median minus 2 of 25 gives us 50. In order to find out the value of median, I will take the minus 50 on the left hand side. So this will become 25 plus 50 is equals to 3 median. And 25 plus 50 gives us 75, and as a result 3m is equals to, we will have 75, and the 3 will go for division down. So 75 by 3 we get median is equals to 25. So the answer is median is 25. Next question says 3 plus 2 root 5 is a or an dash number. It is an irrational number because this root 5 and 5 is not a perfect square, so it is an irrational number. The sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial 4x square minus 3x minus 7 is what? Sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros means, as you know, the two zeros we take in quadratic polynomial as alpha and beta. So sum means their addition. So alpha plus beta is equals to, you remember the formula, that is minus b upon a. So taking out the value of b and a from this polynomial, b is minus 3 and a is 4. So we get minus of minus 3 upon 4, and that gives the answer 3 upon 4. So the answer is 3 upon 4. When a coin is tossed 3 times, the total number of possible outcomes is what? So when a coin is tossed 1 time, there are 2 possible outcomes. That is head and tail. So when a coin is tossed 3 times, so it will have 2 to the power 3 outcomes. 2 because there are 2 outcomes in one trial, and power is 3 because we are tossing it for 3 times. So 2 to the power 3 gives us 8 as the answer. The answer is 8. Tan theta into cot theta is equals to what? So here we have tan theta into cot theta. As they both are reciprocal of each other, their product is going to be 1. But here I will show you how it is happening actually. So tan theta as it is, let us say tan theta, and we can write cot theta as 1 upon tan theta. As a result, this tan theta and tan theta gets cancelled, and so the answer is 1. Question 11. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. So we know that tangents means a line which touches the circle at only one point. So let us say here is a circle and here is a line. So if this line is touching the circle at only one point, then this is called as the tangent of the circle. So here it is intersecting at only one point. This is, let's say, point P. So now with this tangent, how many more tangents can I draw which will be parallel to it? So I can draw only one tangent like this here, which is, by the way, not looking parallel, but let us say this is parallel. Okay, so only 2 tangents can be drawn to a circle which will be parallel to each other. Median of minus 2, minus 3, 0, 1, 3, 2, 7 is what? So here this data is a raw data and we are asked the median of this. So to find out the median of a raw data, the first thing is to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. So let us arrange this data in ascending order. So first will come minus 3, then minus 2. Okay, first will come minus 3, then will come minus 2, then will come 0, 1, 2, 3 and 7. And now to find out the value of median, first we have to see what is n here. N means the number of entries here. So here we can see it is 3 4 5 6 7 entries are here, which is a odd number. Now to find out the median of this, the formula will be n plus 1 upon 2 observation. So n is 7, so 7 plus 1 8, and 8 upon 2 is 4. So we have to see what is the fourth observation in that ascending order. So in the ascending order, 1 2 3 and 4, the fourth observation is 1. As a result, the median is 1. Find the HCF of 17 23 and 29 is 1. It is given, which is true or false, we have to say. So 17 23 and 29, these three numbers are prime numbers, and the highest common factor of 2 or more than 2 prime number is 1. So the answer is true. Number of zeros we have to say, where y is equals to p of x is 2 from the given figure, yes or no. So we can see here in the graph, as we have y is equals to p of x, the variable is x. So see that how many times the graph is intersecting the x-axis. We can see it is intersecting at only one point. As a result, it will have only 1 0, but here it is written it is 2. That means the statement is false. If the pair of linear equations in two variables are 2x plus 3y is equals to 12 and 3x plus 2y is equals to 18, then x plus y is equals to 5. So this is a kind of question where in textbook, where two equations are given, we have solved it either by substitution method or elimination method or graphical method. But for 1 marks question like objective, if it comes like this, you are need to find x plus y, whether it is equals to 5 or not. So we will just add these two equations. So let me show you the solutions of how to do this question. So we have one equation which is 2x plus 3y is equals to 12, and the second equation we have is 3x plus 2y is equals to 18, and I have to check whether x plus y is equals to 5 or not. So by adding these two equations, I will get 2x plus 3x 5x, and 3y plus 2y will give me 5y is equals to 12 plus 18 will give 30. On the left hand side, I will remove 5 common. So in bracket, I will have x plus y is equals to on this side 30. So when this 5 will go on that side and will divide the 30, we will have x plus y is equals to 30 by 5, and that gives me the answer x plus y is equals to 6. But the question is saying that it is equals to 5. That means it is a false statement. The probability of an impossible event is 0. That's true. Impossible event which is not going to occur, the probability is 0. A, 2a, 3a, 4a is an arithmetic progression or not. We have to say whether it is an arithmetic progression or not. So we can see that the difference here, 2a minus a is a, 3a minus 2a is also a, 4a minus 3a is also a. As the common difference is same, it is an arithmetic progression. So yes, it is an AP. How many tangents can be drawn to a circle passing through a point lying inside the circle? We know that a tangent is a line which intersects the circle at only one point. And now if a point is there lying inside the circle, we cannot make tangent from it. So as a result, 0 is the answer. A die is thrown once. What is the probability of not getting number 6? So we know that when we throw a die, there are 6 different outcomes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Out of the 6, any one can come. So probability of not getting number 6. So not getting number 6, we have the other 5 options out of total 6 options. So the answer to this question is 5 upon 6. Find the mean of first 11 natural numbers. The first 11 natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on till 11, right? Now, how to find out average? Add all the integers and divide them by 11, as there are 11 outcomes. So to find out the sum of this 11 integers, in arithmetic progression chapter we have the formula to find out the sum of first n natural numbers, which is Sn is equals to n into n plus 1 upon 2. So let us put the value of n as 11. So we get 11 into 11 plus 1 upon 2, that is 11 into 12 upon 2. So this 2 will cancel this 12, 2 6 are 12, and we get 11 6 are 66. So here we get the sum of this 11 integers are 66. And now to find out the mean, or we can say average, I will divide this sum by 11, as there are 11 entries. So 66 divided by 11, we get the answer 6. Base area of hemisphere. Base area of hemisphere. Hemisphere is, this is a hemisphere, let us say. And how is the base of this hemisphere? So this base of a hemisphere is a circle. So the question is asking, what is the formula to find out the area of a circle? And we know the formula is pi r square. So the answer to this question is B, pi r square. And here we are asked the volume of a 5 rupee coin. So a 5 rupee coin, if we see a 5 rupee coin, let's say this is a 5 rupee coin. It looks like a circle, but it has some thickness and it makes it a cylinder with some height. So it is a cylinder. So what is the formula to find out the volume of a cylinder? Is pi r square h, that is option C, pi r square h. Question 23 says length of an arc of a sector of angle theta is, we know the formula is directly there in the chapter, which is C, pi r theta upon 180. And the circumference of a circle can be given by either by 2 pi r, or the other formula is pi d, that is option A. Section B, question number 25 says find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10. X square plus 7x plus 10. This is the given polynomial and we have to find out the zero of it. The first step is to write down the values of a, b and c. So a is equals to 1, b is equals to the coefficient of x 7, and c is the constant here 10. Now in order to split the middle term, we have to multiply a and c in the rough. So I'll multiply a and c, that is 1 multiplied by 10, and I get 10. Now 10, I got a positive product. When I multiplied 1 and 10, I got a positive product. That means I have to look for two numbers, and that two number will be either both positive or either both negative. And this I will decide by looking what is b. So b is plus 7, that means both the number will be positive. So think about a number which will give me the product 10 and the sum will become 7, and that is 2 and 5. So 2 5 is 10 and 2 plus 5 gives me 7. As a result, I will write here again the polynomial once, p of x square plus 7x plus 10, and I will write it is equals to 0, and then I will write x square plus, instead of 7x I will write here 2x plus 5x, and again we'll continue with after 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. Now I will take out common from the first two terms, and here the common is x. So inside the bracket I will have x plus 2. Here I have common 5, which is a common multiple of both 5 and 10. So 5 common, inside the bracket I will have x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now in one bracket I will have x plus 2, and in the other bracket we will have x, and this is the phi. X plus phi is equal to 0. As a result, we will get x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus phi is equal to 0, and this will give me x is equals to minus 2 or x is equals to, not minus 2, yes, minus 2, and this is plus phi here, so this is x is equals to minus phi. So minus 2 and minus phi are the two zeros of this polynomial. Find a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of its zeros are minus 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 4. So we are given the sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. What does it mean? Sum of zeros means nothing but alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta is given minus 1 by 4, and secondly we are given product of zeros. So product of zeros means alpha into beta, and that is given to us 1 by 4. So let us find out the polynomial using this. We have p of x is equals to the formula x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta, and let us put the value of alpha plus beta is minus 1 by 4 x plus alpha beta is 1 by 4. Now I will take the LCM here. In the down we have 4, so let us multiply this 2 with 4. So 4 into x square, 4x square, minus minus becomes plus 1x plus 1 whole upon 4. And now in order to remove this 4 from the denominator, we can take this polynomial equals to 0, so that this 4 will multiply with 0, and we will get the polynomial as 4x square plus x plus 1. Find the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 3x minus 10 is equals to 0 by factorization method. So we are given the quadratic equation x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0, and we have to find out the roots by the method of factorization. So first we will multiply in rough a and c as we did in the question number 25. So I am multiplying here a into c. My a here is 1 and c is minus 10. That means I got the product minus 10. Okay, so let me first write down the values of a, b and c. So a is here 1, b is minus 3, and c is minus 10. So as we have got the product as a negative number, the two numbers which we will have to split into, one will be positive and the other will be negative. So the two numbers are 2 5s are 10, and 2 minus 5 we get minus 3. So plus 2 and minus 5. So writing this x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. In the next step, x square minus 3x will be written as plus 2x minus 5x minus 10 is equals to 0. Taking out common from these two terms, we have x inside the bracket x plus 2, and here we have minus 5, so inside the bracket is equal to 0. So x plus 2 in one bracket and the other bracket will have x minus 5 is equal to 0. As a result, x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equals to minus 2 or x is equals to plus 5. So these two are the roots of the quadratic equation by factorization method. Find the 10th term of the AP 2, 7, 12 and so on. So AP is 2, 7, 12 and so on, and we have to find out the 10th term, that means A10. A10 is equals to question mark. Now here we can see that our value of A is 2. The difference D is 7 minus 2, that is 5, and we have to find out A10. Now A10 can be written as what? A10 can be written as A plus 9D, that is 10 minus 1, 9. Putting the values of A2 plus 9 into D is 5, we get 2 plus 9 5s are 45, and 45 plus 2 gives us 47. So our 10th term is 47. Find the sum of first 1000 positive integers. So first 1000 positive integers forms an AP which begins from 1, 2, 3 and so on till 1000. Okay, positive integers begins from 1 and first 1000 positive integers means it will end at 1000. So we have to find out the sum of this. That is, we have to find out S 1000. That means our A is 1, our difference is also 1, our N is 1000, and our last term, that is An, is also 1000. So this is all the information which we are having, so we have just written it down here. But you know what, we have directly a formula to find out the sum of first n positive integers from the chapter number 5 arithmetic progression, which is n into n plus 1 upon 2. So here we will put the value of n is 1000 into 1000 plus 1 upon 2. So this 2 ones are 2 and this 1000 will be cancelled by 2 and it will become 500. As a result, we will have your 500 into 1000 plus 1 gives us 1001. So let us just multiply these two numbers. Sorry, here I have put one extra 0, so this will become 1001. Yes, so let us multiply 1001 by 5 first. 5 ones are 5, 5 0 0, 5 0 0 and 5 ones are 5, and then we will put this 2 0 back in the end. So this becomes 5 0 5 0. That is 500. Find the distance between the points 2, 3 and 4, 1 using distance formula. So we have the points 2, 3 and 4, 1. So let us just give them the coordinates. Let us say this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So in order to find out the distance, we will use the distance formula, which is under root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Let us put the values. So we get 4 minus 2 the whole square plus 1 minus 3 the whole square. We know that 4 minus 2 gives us 2 the whole square plus minus 2 the whole square. 2 square is also 4 and minus 2 square, the square of a negative number also becomes positive, so minus 2 square is also 4, and the addition of 4 and 4 gives us root 8, and when we take out the square root of 8 we will get 2 root 2 units. So the distance is 2 root 2 units. Find the values of y for which the distance between the points P 2 comma minus 3 and Q 10 comma Y is 10 units. So here we are given coordinate of P as 2 comma minus 3 and the coordinate of Q as 10 comma Y, and it is given that the distance between P and Q, PQ, is 10 units. We have to find out the value of Y, which is a question mark. So we have the formula to find out the distance between PQ, and that is PQ is equals to under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So let us take this as our x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. As a result, putting all the values for whatever we are having, PQ is equals to, we are given, it is 10 units. So let me put it here, 10 under root x2 means 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2 the whole square plus y minus of minus 3 the whole square. Now the first step is to remove the square root here, which is disturbing here. So in order to remove the square root, we have to do the square on both the sides. So let us do the square on both the sides. So 10 square, and here also we are doing the square. As a result, what is going to happen is this 10 square will become 100, and here this root and square are going to be cancelled. And here 10 minus 2, we will get 8 the square plus y minus minus will become plus 3 the square. Now this is 100 is equals to 64 plus y plus 3 the whole square will be expanded by the formula of a plus b the whole square, which is y square plus 3 square plus 2 into y into 3. So 100 is equals to 64 plus y square plus 3 square is 9 plus 2 into 3 6y. Now taking this 100 also on that side and arranging the term according to the decreasing order of power, first we will have y square, then we will have 6y, and here the 64 plus 9 gives us 73, and 100 which is coming on the right side will change its sign. So minus 100 is equals to 0. Now here y square plus 6y plus 73 minus 100 will give us minus 27. It is equals to 0. That means now we got a quadratic equation which we need to factorize and find out the value of y. So let us factorize here. So we have y square plus 6y minus 27 is equals to 0, right? Yeah. So let us do the factorization. So in rough, I will multiply 1 into minus 27. So as a result, I will get minus 27. So now two numbers which we need to find, one will be with positive sign and the other will be with negative sign, such that the difference is 6 and we get the product 27. So 27 is 9 3s are, and 9 minus 3 we get 6. So I'll write here y square plus 9y minus 3y minus 27 is equals to 0. Now y is common from the first two terms. Inside the bracket we'll have y plus 9, and here minus 3 is common, so y plus 9 again is equals to 0. In one bracket will come y plus 9, in the other bracket will come y minus 3 is equals to 0. As a result, it will become y plus 9 equals to 0, or y minus 3 is equal to 0. As a result, y is equals to minus 9, or y is equals to 3. So these two are the values of y. If sin theta is 4 upon 5, calculate cos theta and tan theta. So we are given here sine theta is equals to 4 upon 5, and we need to find out cos theta and tan theta. So let us start with the first sine cos theta. Now we have the relation between sine theta and cos theta, which is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. And let's put the value of sine theta as 4 upon 5. So we will get 4 by 5 square plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Now the square of 4 upon 5 is 16 upon 25 plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Now in order to find out cos square theta, we have to send this 16 by 25 on the right side. So as a result, we will have cos square theta is equals to 1 minus 16 upon 25. Now here cos square theta is equals to, you will do the LCM, cross multiplication. So as a result, we will get 25 ones are 25 minus 1 16s are 16 upon 1 into 25 25. As a result, we will have cos square theta is equals to 9 upon 25. Now taking the square root of 9 upon 25, we will get cos theta is equals to 3 upon 5. So here we got cos theta, which is 3 upon 5. We also have to find out tan theta. So let us find out tan theta now. So for tan theta, I can write down by using sine theta and cos theta, we can find out tan theta, because tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. Now the value of sine we were given in the question, which is 4 by 5, and the value of cos theta we got here as 3 by 5. So both 5 will get cancelled, and as a result we will get 4 upon 3 as the value of tan theta. Evaluate sine 60 degree cos 30 degree plus sine 30 degree cos 60 degree. So we have sine 60 degree cos 30 degree plus sine 30 degree cos 60 degree. Let us put the values of each of these identities. So we have sine 60 is equals to root 3 upon 2 into cos 30 is also the same, that is sine 60 root 3 upon 2 plus sine 30 is 1 upon 2, and cos 60 is the same as sine 30, and so it is also 1 upon 2. When we multiply here root 3 into root 3, we get 3, and 2 into 2 we get 4, plus 1 into 1 we get 1, and 2 into 2 we get 4. As the denominator 4 is same for both, it will come in common, and in the numerator we will solve 3 plus 1. As a result, we get 4 upon 4, and 4 upon 4 gets cancelled, and we get the answer 1. A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. So in the question, we are given that there is a tower, straight tower, which is standing vertically on the ground. So this is a tower, let's say this is A and this is B, which is standing vertically on the ground, and there is a point on the ground. Let us say here is the point C, and from here the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is made as 60 degree. So this is 60 degree. We need to find out the height of the tower, and in the question it is given that this point C from the foot of the tower, which is B, is 15 meter. So we need to think about that which ratio will be useful here. So from the angles perspective, we can see that if 60 is here and opposite of the 60 we need to find out, and adjacent of the 60 is given to us, so we will think about which ratio includes opposite and adjacent. So after thinking, we'll come to know that it is 10. So in in triangle ABC, we'll write tan of 60 degree is equals to AB by BC, and then we will put the value of tan 60, which is root 3, is equals to AB we need to find out, and BC is given 15. So when this 15 will multiply with the root 3, we will get AB is equals to 15 root 3 meter. So as a result, we got the height of tower. The next question is about two cubes, each of volume 125 centimeter cube, are joined end to end. Find volume of the resulting cuboid. This one cube and this is the other cube, and they are joined end to end. So when these two cubes are joined end to end, we will get a cuboid. The question is asking us that what will be the volume of the resulting cuboid, the volume of the resulting cuboid, right? Volume. So when we join two solids, their volume also gets adds up. So we don't need to think too much here. We will just write here that volume of cube is given 125 centimeter cube, and therefore volume of cuboid is going to be the double of 125, and that is 250 centimeter cube. Juice seller was serving his customers using glasses as shown in the figure. The inner diameter of the cylindrical glass was 5 centimeter, but the bottom of the glass had a hemispherical raised portion which reduced the capacity of the glass. If the height of a glass was 10 centimeter, find the apparent capacity of the glass. Use pi is equal to 3.14. So this is the glass which the juice seller was using, and we can see that at the bottom of this glass there is a hemispherical raised portion as written in the question, which will obviously reduce the volume of this glass. So we are asked here the apparent capacity, not the actual capacity. Okay, actual capacity will be reduced because of this hemispherical raised portion, but apparent capacity means what the customers will assume the volume of this cylinder is to be. So that means from side, when we will see this glass filled with juice, we are not going to notice this hemispherical raised portion because it will be covered by the juice which is filled inside. So we are going to think that it is the cylinder glass and it is completely filled with juice. So we just need to find out the volume of cylinder here. So we'll write here that we are given the for this cylindrical glass, we are having r, not r, but we are having diameter. Diameter is equals to 5 centimeter and height is equals to 10 centimeter. So our radius will be 5 by 2 centimeter. So apparent capacity, the apparent capacity of glass, that means nothing but volume of cylinder, right? Volume of cylinder. So what is the formula to find out the volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h. So let us apply pi r square h and put the values of pi as 3.14, and when we remove the decimal it becomes 314 upon 100 into 5 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 10. As a result, this 0 and this 0 got cancelled. 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, 2 ones are 2, 2 157s are. So we are having here 157 into 5. So 157 into 5 is 5 7 the 35, 5 5 the 25 plus 3 28, 5 and the 5 plus 2 7. So 785 upon 2 to the 4. And when we divide this, we get 4 1 the 4, 3 carry, 4 9 the 36, 2 carry, 4 6 the 24, 1 is left, 0 4 to the 8, 4 5 the 20. 196.25 centimeter cube. This is the apparent capacity of the glass. Remember that if it was asked to find out the value of actual capacity, then we would have subtracted the volume of hemisphere because it is reducing the actual volume of the juice. Find the median for the classical distribution when n is 53, L is 60. So your n is 53, L is 60. Other than that, we have CF22, F7, CF22, F7, and H is equals to 10. Now we need to find out median here, right? So the formula to find out median is L plus n upon 2 minus CF upon F into C, or you can say H. So putting all the values here, we get median is equals to 60 plus n upon 2 means 53 upon 2, and we get 26.5. So 26.5 minus 22 upon 7 into 10. So 60 plus, when we subtract 26.5 minus 22, we get 4.5 upon 7 into 10. So your 60 plus 4.5 into 10 gives 45 by 7, and as a result 60 plus, when we divide 45 by 7, we get 7 6 is 42, 3 left, 0.0, 7 4s are 28, to 3 0 7 4 28, yes, 7 4 28, 2 left, 0, 7 2 is 14, and 6 left, point. So 6.43 plus 6.43, and this gives us 66.43 units. This is the value of median.